Pomije naše to štego ljubaden do pameti i barbarne. Ako mi je jabančiće štego ljubav do života, ako mi je jabančiće štego ljubav do života. Kapa sviri, kapa sviri, kapa sviri, kapa Vamos, 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 vamos,
Hello, happy St. Patrick's Day and all that good shit. We're already in the session, so like anyone who's watching, suck it. Uh, okay, go ahead. Well, they kind of informed you, sort of ish, that they were going to try to help since she's a little girl. All right, so that's working better because they're not like you guys. Correct. Jesus. Yeah, but if you notice, Maz didn't get zapped doing that. So clearly, it's okay. Yeah. So for anyone tuning in or tuning in hindsight, which seems to be more common, they went and shot up a political embassy for shits, basically. Because someone had Toland's ring. Yeah, and so they're currently in the embassy. They have looted the fuck out of the place and are deciding what to do. Okay, there you go. Go on. And maybe fight less shopkeepers. It's probably not the worst idea. Yep. So what are you doing? There are bodies all over the place, so there are options. Clearly her. Jesus. All right, make a sleight of hand check for how neat your handwriting is. Yeah, but that's because your serial killer tendencies were still developing. You no, you guys leveled up, so you all are at max everything. I'll fix that right now. There, mark off you've just been long rested, so mark off another thing. There you go. You managed to carve in reasonably neat handwriting into her. Yeah. You could do that. That's a good idea. Yeah, it might be easier with rope. Okay, Maz, delete the rope out of your inventory. Am I as echoey as I sound on this fucking my headphones right now? Okay. Okay, good. It's just the room I'm in then. Okay. Because also I hear every creak of my chair and stuff. My setup is very active at the moment. Mm-hmm. Ah, yes, that was also supposed to go to Morel. It's literally an arcane battery. You can use it instead of the of spell slots. Nope, single use. Yeah, I don't know. I must have sent a bunch of stuff to you instead of Morel by accident. Arcane battery. Yep, done. No, they are. What they aren't is you've got a separate thing for stuff that's labeled for Milo. That being said, yeah, your stuff is totally in order. Completely in order, in fact. Yeah, yeah. I mean, from an apothecary, for sure. But okay, so you guys are gonna go out the back door. So you guys go down this tunnel, you go down into the vault where you got a bunch of this shit, and out the tunnel. The tunnel is clearly dug. It is unknown whether make a Morel make a survival check. Your best guess is the tunnel was actually dug from the outside in, not the inside out. Yeah. But you follow the tunnel and you come out underneath one of the docks. So there's rushing water in front of you and a little kind of space, and then there's a dock over top of your head. You can smell like fish and hear like it's a fish market above you. Actually, I'll put on some music. That's probably a good idea. Something about smelling like fish. Hello, ladies. Ba da 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 da. I mean, there's a number of fish stalls and things. Are you when you guys come out? I mean, you're under the dock, so you got to come out from under the dock. How are you? Would you like to do that without it being like, hey, where the fuck did those people come from? Potentially, yeah, sure. If anybody comes out, okay. It will. You'll definitely have to make rolls for that. Just a second. I gotta turn this down some. Yeah, it'll be deception, but not necessarily right away. Because I need to know how everyone else is. Like, yeah, that's a plan, but that doesn't. That's still not how you're going from under the dock to on top of the dock. You certainly can. Yeah, you guys can do that for sure. So then, yeah, then you guys literally climb up the one of the, like, I don't know, wooden poles, wooden pillars holding up the pier. There's like ropes and things for tying up ships, so it's not like difficult to climb. Well, someone was asking a question there, I think. Is that because your intimidation check is better, or because it makes more sense for what you're trying to do? And yeah, okay. Uh, I think it's probably still a deception check, to be honest, because it's worth noting you don't exactly look like a zealot guard, right? Um, if you would like to, uh, yeah, it's a deception check, bro. I can't really wrap my head around another way to do it. It's definitely a deception check. I tried to think about it, but no, make a deception check because heads are turning towards you and all this kind of thing, right? So, okay. Oh, there you go. That's much better. All right. Well, everyone kind of looks at you for a second and then kind of goes back to their business, going like, "Ah, well, that's how it is." They do be weird sometimes. I mean, there is a general store. There is a number of different stores. I'm just bringing up a picture here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so let me bring back up my shops here. You are looking for what first? Apothecary? Okay, I think you had already been to an apothecary, if I remember correctly. So you could head back to the same apothecary. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Speaking of, Morel, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Twelve's not great. All right. You feel an inexplicable but not overwhelming urge to open the flesh case thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. You guys haven't gotten them yet. Okay, so you're not going back to that apothecary? I need to roll whether there is another one. There is an apothecary stall. Looking here, so let me bring that up here. Yes. Yeah. All right, so stall is called the Bloody Flask. Sturdy wooden cart lined with glass vials. A bubbling cauldron is hanging off of the side of it, and up above it, sort of on a scaffold over top of it, is hanging herbs. The air smells of exotic spices, crushed bone, and bitter roots. It's run by a grizzled old man. Well, you haven't asked his name yet, so you won't know. But there's a old man with like his face is like crooked in an inexplicable way. He's that kind of like old, kind of fucked up looking. Okay. You buying? If you're not buying, move on. Yeah, so there's all kinds of potion stuff. I'll just read this off. He sells the elixir of the Apex Hunter. It enhances senses for an hour. Advantage on perception, survival, and ranged attack rolls against beasts and monstrosities. He has the Crimson Fang Draught. It is ignores resistance to non-magical damage for 1 minute. There is what he's calling the Ghost Step tonic. He at least claims it turns the drinker invisible and allows him to pass through walls. It is worth noting all of these are just what he says. Okay. Yeah, this is old man with a stall. Okay. There's one he's selling as Wyvernbane poison. It's a thick green liquid that coats weapons, deals 46 poison damage on hit. Single use. There's a potion of frenzy. You guys should all be familiar with that from regular D&D. Thunderstalk extract. It's an alchemical ingredient. He has a potion of nullfire. It's a potion you dump over your head to put out fires. It might just be a bottle of water. Frozen Fang Distillate grants 1 hour of cold resistance. Ashen Rebirth Elixir. If you drink it and die within 1 hour, you revive at 1 HP, but with 2 levels of exhaustion. And then Potion of Hunter's Spirits allows the drinker to track... Oh, advantage on survival checks to track creatures. He then also sort of grumbles at you and says, of course, someone of your esteem might be looking for the good stuff. Yeah, he can definitely sell you distilled alcohol. Probably per unit, because whatever unit you need for the thing, he'd probably charge 25 shards. So 8? Sure. I'll add that to your inventory. You delete the shards. Add. Wait. He doesn't have any oil on him, but it's worth noting you can melt down the fat grease that you have to make oil. Yeah, so you're... he does not sell wolfsbane. That's a great question. Like, of any nocturnal predator? Is that which thing is this for? Okay. Okay, so like any... So like it could be like a... Yeah, let me look here. Well, I got one. It's got a bag of basilisk guys. Yep, that will work. Now, it's worth noting basilisks are not like turn people to stone in my world. They're just big-ass snakes. Now, he is not selling them individually. So you would have to buy the whole bag. A bag has 8 eyes in it. And he is looking for 800 shards for it. This is from his good stuff. Okay. Depends what it is. Arthur Nectar's Venom? He would definitely buy that off of you. It's super duper duper rare. What are you looking to get for it? That sucks. How many Venom? Sorry, you broke up a little bit. Okay. No, he wants both. He'll take both. Sure. Actually, it would be more of a nature check, to be honest with you. Do you know anything about this? They are absolutely goddamn priceless. They are priceless, and you are immediately berating Maz for even considering selling them. As far as you guys are concerned, there ain't no fucking way. Whoever is asking for the most, make a persuasion check. Mm-hmm. Well, let's let Ethan fail at 2,000 first. Yeah, no, he ain't doing 2,000. Tolan, you want to try for 1? No chance. Nope. Yep. That's all 3 of your luck points, by the way. Yep. Yeah, no, he ain't willing to do that. He'd buy Overclaws off you. He'll give you 50 shards each for him. However many you got. Okay, he'll give you 350 shards for him. Yeah, so 712 you're up to. Oh my God, Maz. You have the hunting trophies on you, do you not? Go read the description of it. You guys better fucking remember that I'm nice to you. Yeah, you literally have a preserved basilisk eye in your inventory. That is correct. You have one. Yeah. Yeah, I mean the potion of dark vision would typically last an hour, right? Mm. No, he writes recipes. No, this guy is a much more experienced potion brewer than you. Also, I love how Maz is finding a hobby at level 17. He doesn't even know what a reindeer is. Make a persuasion check. Not interested. He lives in a hunting town where they hunt horned animals. He doesn't need horns. Get lost. Okay. There's your trip to the little apothecary stall. Yep. No. It's all out. Listen, at some point, Ethan, it's not this week. We are getting ready for it. Yeah, that's worth noting for anyone coming along here. Probably I might just replay this tomorrow night. There will be no stream tomorrow night. We are going to be in a recording session working on some shit for the new record that we have the opportunity to do tomorrow. So we're going to do it tomorrow. The following week will be Freebird. Listen, I gave heavy consideration to literally putting on a looping video of birds flying around and saying, see you next week, and just leaving that up for the stream. I thought about it. The band said that we would piss people off by doing it, and I was like, that's the point. Yeah. Uh-huh. Experimental gravity changer. And then I'm not sure what... I don't remember that at all, for the record. Let I'll double check the party thing, but there shouldn't be any there. I would say some of the stuff you guys chose not to take. Because yeah, it all got given out unless someone wants to check their inventory and see if it's in there. Experimental gravity changer. There you go. So something got messed up in the send out, but he's got it. Dink. Done. Welcome. Okay. General store. The arcane gauntlets. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cool. Basically. Yeah, cool. Okay, so general store. It's called Iron Hoof Outfitters. It is a well-stocked, no-nonsense supply shop catering to adventurers, hunters, and mercenaries. It's right in the heart of the market district. It is on the sign for the store. It says owned and operated by the famous Iron Hoof. You guys can make a history check if you'd like to see if you know who that is. All right, Ethan recognizes the name. She's a famous big game hunter in the region. She's multiple times winner of the Byhorn culling. She has a she has a very visible bronze prosthetic leg in the shape that it's like a as opposed to having a foot, it has a horse hoof type end on it. You could make a check to decide. Okay. At any given time, let's see here. Yeah, you walk into the shop, and there are, in fact, 3 clockwork automatons working for her. They are stocking shelves. The store's walls are adorned with mounted beast heads, ranging from dire wolves to like basilisks and things like that. She is behind the counter. That's a great question. Does she have a bag of holding? She does have a bag of holding. You're not going to like the price, though. It's 10,000 shards. I don't think any of you can afford that at this point. Yeah, I mean, she'll buy or sell anything. It's a general store, so you're never going to get the best price. But literally everything you have, she will buy. So what do you want to sell? Okay, what's it do? Okay. She will give you 187 shards for it. Yeah, you can buy it back from her for 500 shards. Who's next? Yep. She will give you 71 shards for that. Yep. So yeah, just delete it and add these shards to your inventory, guys. Okay. The ring from Kojima. The lance? Oh, for learning how to... Are you sure you want to sell that, Toland? It teaches a fighting style. Okay. Sure. She'll give you... No, it's a mount. It teaches you mounted combat fighting style. Yeah. She'll give you 269 shards for it. All right. The party as a group has 6965. What the fuck are red shoes? The joke item. All right, she'll give you 10 shards for that. Not interested in the reindeer horns. She'll give you like 1 shard for each torch. You're aware a torch is a piece of wood with a fucking cloth on the end of it, right? The recipe for stone salve? Have you not consumed that? Like, have you not, like, learned that? Yeah, but you... She has definitely no need to sell it. Or no need to buy it. Nope, fair enough. The dagger, she'll give you 10 shards for. And the disguise kit, she'll give you 38 shards for. Okay, Toland, you said you had another item? Yep. This is the ring that if you put it on, it makes you crazy. Cursed item. 96. Says the guy who just got a plasma sword. Yeah. Yeah, so she'll ask why you're wanting to sell that. It's hard to; those are hard to come by, and she'll show her hand, and she's got 2 of them on. Are you looking to sell it or pawn it? Okay. She'll give you 352 shards for it. Okay. You can't take it off your head. Yeah, you are very, very... Yeah, actually, I gotta read again what exactly that does. Mrs. I put it on. Ah, yes. Yeah, she just saw Black Tiara. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, no, that came off the skeleton in one of the pods in the pyramid. Yeah. It's just a simple gold ring. She'll give you 78 shards for it. Morel, you got anything? Everything that's on Milo. Okay, I can look at your list. That's an easy way to sort through. Okay. Oh, the riot shield. Okay. Big old shield. 169. She'll give you 350 shards for the lot. Yep. I'm deleting all of that shit out. Or you delete all that shit out of your inventory. 350. Just 350 flat. Yeah. Because you like show her the backpack and just go, here you go. Sorry, someone else was saying something? Fuck yeah. Well, I don't know. Milo doesn't have a mind of his own. I will, I'm going to definitely add a fucking attack skill to Milo with the fucking axe. Pets, Milo. I mean, he has a strength of 19. I'm sure he's fine. He has an int of 3. So he's not super smart, but it is large, pointy thing. He might throw it at someone. Yeah, but well, the problem is you can't really ask him. Yes, but this is a heavy weapon. You're not strong enough to wield it. Yeah, you could probably teach him how to use it. Yeah. Toland, what's the damage it does? Wow. Okay. 2d12 slashing damage plus 2d12 damage. Is this the axe that makes you turn invisible? Ah, okay. So he... Wait. So Milo can turn invisible? Yeah, or he can turn invisible and wander off, and you'll never find him. And what is it, once per day? All right, he now has the greater invisibility spell on him once per day. The axe? $251 shards? What's up? Oh, sorry. I thought you were actually asking. Oh, what happened? This was called the Abyssal Hide Armor. All right, I have to. Let's hope I saved it and then just put it on your character. I did not. We're going to make it again. Yeah, you got rid of him. Yeah. Abyssal Hide Armor. It is. And sorry, it has what AC? 16? Plus 1. Okay. Dex is full. Or plus 3, okay. Medium. And gives what? What was it? Cold resistance? Alright. Inventory. Ding. Ta-da. Why is it not updating your AC? Okay. Yep, okay, fair enough. So sorry, did you sell the axe or are you giving the axe to Milo? Okay. All right, I just want to note that when Milo's using the axe or his invisibility, I get to decide what he does. Yeah, it is also worth noting he literally probably just walks around like holding the blade end of the axe. Yeah, slashing damage. Oh yeah, he is. Okay, anything else? I mean, they're just bones. Sure, she'll give you 1 shard each for them. Wait. Crinkle, crinkle. I need to open my cookies. Are you looking to sell those? Yeah, they don't do anything. They're not like magical. They're just incense, right? She'll give you 20 shards each for them. Anything else, guys? Well, do you want to buy anything here? That's a great question. Let's see. No. I mean, she sells a compass. You could install a compass in your armor. No, she has nothing that would be able to go into your armor. Yeah, she's got it's a shit ton of general adventuring supplies, some of which is like more noteworthy. Like there's yeah, she has an infinite stockpile of rations. How many rations do you want to buy? They are 25 shards a day. Sure can. Yeah, it's a normal D&D item. I mean, there's not 30 of you anyways. Yep. Yeah, she said she estimates it probably a week, depending on the winds and the tides. Yep. Okay. Do you have no rations in your inventory? Oh, okay. So you can't just add to the number. Okay. Yes, I will do that. Rations, 1 day. Maz. 4. Done. Okay. Morel just literally sold 41 days of, or 21 days of rations, by the way, guys. You had to feed him people, though. It's true. Yeah, she'll buy scrap metal off of you. How many pounds of scrap metal do you have? You're carrying 25 pounds of scrap metal? Oh, okay. She'll give you 20 shard or 10 shards each, so 250 shards for the lot. Okay. Yep. 250 onto 680 is not over 1,000. It is 930. Math. Credence, are you going to buy some rations? But your character doesn't know that. 250 shards. 250. You'll be at 930. Yeah, bear in mind your robot character thinks he's a human, which means he thinks he needs to eat. Oh, he also has... Yeah, okay. Sorry, he has rations. Yeah. Okay. And Morel's like, I'm going to fish. Yes, something like that. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Morel, in that Kojima fight, I mean, you guys wiped your spirit bomb, wiped them out. But there were 4 air elementals in the fight. So, well, you needed those for the yeah, if that's what you were like, because I know you like snuffed at the length of time to sail to Reinhardt. Yeah. Okay. That everything here then? Okay. Where? Okay. Yeah, sure. Just a second. Well, first off, you need an additional slot, right? Because you're a +1 right now, right? And the number of slots is based on your. Well, we counted hooking up your gun to it and doing your smites. No, they definitely can. I'm just saying before you buy an augment, you need an additional slot to put them in. So you got to upgrade the gear first. They can upgrade your arm. Give me a second. She doesn't buy stolen goods and immediately recognizes what they are. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Okay, so you guys are just going to leave then, and you're not like, are you actually fighting this lady or not? She's not immediately attacking you or anything. She's just saying she doesn't buy stolen goods. How what? Okay, so you guys head for then. You'll need to head over to a different island, to the industrial quarter, which is fine. Like, you can do that. There is a Technocria forge and like an emporium that they're running. That's on the side of their what would count as an embassy for them. It's nestled among strong steam vents and rotating gears and towers. There's a sign outside that reads Gilded Cog. It is a massive forge meets laboratory, hums with the rhythmic pulse of ancient machines and an occasional crackle of unstable tech. The air smells of hot iron, machine oil, and ozone, and a brass and steel automata clank throughout the shop, assisting its eccentric owner. The owner is a master engineer, Jericho Stain. He is, I mean, on top of all these clockwork, because there are clockwork guys all fucking over this place, by the way, Ethan. Like, the whole place is run by fucking clockwork people. The only person who looks maybe not clockwork is this guy, who looks literally half of his head is clockwork. And he's got a retractable sort of like Inspector Gadget arm on one arm on the same side that's half clockwork. He, and all along like the seam, it's all like burned and fucked up. Like, clearly he got blown up at some point. So I have to ask a question, Ethan. Is like, your character is a guy who like absolutely despises Clockwork Man and stuff. Is there a reason you're not just opening fire on these guys? Like, you opened fire on the random person in the street earlier. Okay, he's trying to behave. Okay. Yep, fair enough. But yeah, this place is it's like going into the den of the beast for Credence. He's outside having a massive panic attack. Actually, make a wisdom saving throw. 8? Alright, you take a level of insanity. For... where is my... Whoops, that's what I want. I wanted this. She has 3. Yeah, she can remove 1 level of it with Calm Minds. She also can't take the crown off. Yeah. Okay, so, inside the shop, there are, like, robots freaking everywhere. And they are all very anxious to help and to get you things. Yeah, he's over, like, at a desk. He is currently hunched over a table, like, putting together some sort of a firearm. Yeah. So he, in shaking your hand, he goes with his right hand, which is the one that's blown off. It goes around the back of his body and then comes out front and shakes your hand and then goes back. Yeah. Yeah, his name is Master Engineer Jericho Stain, but he would go by Master Stain probably. Yeah. Yeah, he most definitely can. If you've got the shards, he's definitely got enough components to do it. You know what's funny is that happens to actually be the number. So 5,000 shards to go from level 1 to +1 to +2. He will need a day with the suit. No. Yeah, this isn't like, yeah, yeah, no, this isn't it's going to take me a day because I have to, work order. This is a cool opportunity for him, so he's like, he'll drop everything and do this. But he really does need a day with the suit, and you can't be in it when he does it. He asks why a Clockwork Man would be worried about such a thing. So when you say that, like 3 different filter sort of like goggle things pop down in front of his eye, his non-organic eye, and he looks you up and down with it and then flips it all back. And he mentions that he has a clean room that he would use for some of his experiments. That is probably the best that he can offer, aside from saying maybe you should just go to a hospital or something, or maybe go to the 7. Yeah. He recognizes it as like old world tech. So he's not surprised. He says if you guys already have if you have a relationship with them, he can just you guys can all just go to the 7 right now. No. The issue isn't that. The issue is that you need medical bay type stuff to keep you alive, and they likely have it. And he happens to have a warp gate that he can just you guys can all just go there, right? He regularly goes there, and this is the head honcho guy, right? So he deals with them on the regular. Yeah, he wouldn't want to take you out of the suit until you go there. He'll do the upgrade there. Because they have the facilities that he would need anyways. He doesn't need to be in the lab. If you have any other business beforehand, probably should conduct that, and then you guys can go. So if you look around the shop, there is gazillions of crazy ass shit everywhere. I could start reading it off if people want. Is there a what? Is there a fake dragon heart? That is a great question. Is there another one? No, but there is other cool ass shit. Oh, yeah, he could upgrade. It's the same. Your no email is a +1 item or 0? Your no email is 0. So to go from 0 to +1 is 500 shards. Okie day. Easy. Done. Unfortunately, Morel, your armor is not technologically based. So he's not really the guy. Yeah, it's a great question. Listen, I'm going to read off this whole list to you guys, okay? It's reasonably long, but I think it's worth doing because this is basically you're in the equivalent to a magic item shop. Yeah. So we'll start off with a semi sort of mundane-ish gear, and then work our way down. So there is a repeating clockwork crossbow. It can shoot 5 rounds without reloading. There is a Tesla gauntlet. Fires an arc of electricity doing 3d6 lightning damage in 30 feet. There is a spinning... there's a chainsaw sword, basically. It's called Cogblade. Does 2d6 slashing plus 1d4... it just says extra damage. It's a 2d6 plus 1d4 slashing damage, apparently. There is a flamethrower pike. It is a flamethrower at the end of a very long stick, basically. 3d8 fire, 3 charges for long rest. There is a wrist-mounted dart launcher. There is a hydraulic hammer that does 2d6 bludgeoning plus 1d6 force. There is a arcane shotgun. that shoots shrapnel. 3d6 piercing in a cone. That is 3,750 shards. There is a Gatling handgun. It's a pistol with rotating barrels, fires 3 shots per turn, but causes disadvantage on attacks outside 30 feet. That is 5,000 shards. There is a prototype plasma sword. So like a prototype of what Toland's got on his back. That is 6,000 shards. It is a magic item shop. Like this is like a normal. These are like normal price. Well, no, it's not. It's 600 gold. Like the equivalent to 600 gold. It's pretty normal prices. Okay, armor. There is a clockwork exosuit for 5,000 gold. There is magnet plate that automatically repels all metal objects in a 10-foot radius. 7,500 shards. Shock gauntlets. Pardon me. Yep. There are shock gauntlets that are like it's an unarmed attack that adds 1d6 lightning to it. That's 2,000. Dark vision goggles. There's an auto-loading quiver that you hook up to a bow or a crossbow. So to basically get rid of the loading function. There are steam-powered boots that add plus 10 to your speed and double your jump distance. There is nanofiber weave that grants resistance to slashing damage and can be sewn into any regular clothing. It counts as medium armor AC 15, but does not stack. There is a retractable hidden arm blade. So think Assassin's Creed. There's an automated medical injector. Built-in healing stem automatically restores defaults to 2d4 plus 2 HP, but you can plug in some other potion into it. So it does it as you use a reaction to do it. There is a gas mask. Now onto the actual gadgets. There is a mechanical owl familiar. There is an automatic lockpicking tool. There is a clockwork spy rat. Oh, here we go. There is a portable arcane dynamo. Recharges on a short rest and counts as a first level spell slot. There is a couple of different kinds of grenades. Phase disruptor grenades. Pardon? They are 4,500 per. But it makes the person have disadvantage in all attack rolls for an hour. There is a retractable grappling hook launcher that goes on your wrist. It's 2,000 shards. There's a clockwork music box that gives advantage on performance checks. There is a smoke-emitting belt buckle that makes you walk around in fog cloud. There is they have a Nomi pocket watch, which is the item that Glitch had. And they have a portable reactor core. Stores 1 charge. Allows the user to instantly restore 1 expended spell slot of up to 3rd level. That is 10,000 shards, though. So there. I don't know if that answered any of your questions. I told you guys are fucking poor. It doesn't really have a lot of interest to him. These are just, as far as he can tell, they're just swords. The sniper? He'll give you... $1,049 shards. Yep, totally. How much were the what? The rocket boots? The steam powered boots are 2,500. 2,500. Yep. Mm-hmm. For like you're willing to trade an actual yeah, and then you want to actually put something into the augment. Yeah, I mean the answer is yes, definitely is a yes. I mean this guy's a master. Like do you have something you want? Like he can do basically anything. He's not a grandmaster, I guess, so he's not gonna like up your AC by 10. But like, you know what I'm saying? If you can dream it up, he probably can make it. If you've got something in particular. Okay, the answer is yes. He would definitely trade for the sword. I mean, the typical things are going to be like resistances to various damage types. How would that work? Yeah. So from a gaming standpoint, what are you talking about? Greater restoration, regeneration. I need to look at that. No shit. Yeah, he actually could grow your skin back. This is literally the spell for shit like that. Yeah. Yeah. Now, it will be, Toland, it is worth noting, it will grow back sort of like a burn victim skin grows back. So you're going to be scarred. Like, you're still going to be horrific to look at if that's what you're worried about. But you won't be in danger of, yeah, very much so. Or like a ghoul. Oh, yeah, yeah, you just get something else of that. That is badass. Very cool. Yeah, sick. They're just basic climbing gauntlets. He doesn't really buy stuff like that. Like, they're not like a magical, crazy item. They're just like hooked. They're like, yeah. Okay. Okay. He can for sure make that. Yeah, 100%. He could do that. You'll need to have some money. Um, Creating a magic item. Let me bring that up. I was looking at it the other day. Yeah, for what they're worth. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, basically, you want a gun that shoots a leveled um, Eldritch Blast cantrip, correct? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is literally what the Technocrat class does. So for sure he can do it. Let me bring this thing up here for a second. I need my Dungeon Master's Guide for the first time in fucking eons. They are wrong, people who say that. It is definitely worth things. It exists for shit like this. D&D. This is such an important moment. I turned the music off. It was page. I would think so. You will have to do that. This is true. Or you could try to knock them out and drag them through. Oh, yeah, there you go. I mean, he's got to fail his check. Please load. Something like that, it doesn't make a lot of sense for it to be voluntary because going unconscious is not a voluntary thing. You can't just choose to go unconscious. Please load. Yeah, it is 284. Okay. Holy shit. Did you know you can make a plus 11 attack bonus scroll? That's in the DMG. It's literally here. Spell scroll. Fuck if I know. I'm not in regular D&D. That's completely bonkers. In my game, it's the normal. But okay, creating magic items. Whoa. $284 here. Okay. Creating a spell. All right. So it's a cantrip. Sorry, I'm just reading, guys. It's funny because, again, I know that he can do it. I just don't know what to charge for it. He's not going to do it. Well, it's not even about doing it for free. Like, there's his actual fee, but also literally needs shards to physically be able to, like, make it. It's an actual component. Okay, so this is not the right section. Yeah, just write them down. I'm going to get this done first. Okay. Where are we? The other spot was for a... $127. Here we go. Okay, so this would be a very rare item. You're looking for this thing to not have a limited number of charges? Well, it's a cantrip too, right? Like it's so. So here's the deal. For it not to have a limited number of uses, you're looking at 5,000 shards. Which, for the record, I am downgrading because in the conversion of my 10-to-1, it should be 50,000 shards. But that ain't fucking happening. So it's 5,000 shards. If you want to do it with charges, basically you're looking at $500, 500 shards per charge. Yeah, I mean this is like not a trivial magic item. It would have a literal limited number of charges, sort of like a staff of XYZ. It would regain those charges on a long rest. Same idea, yeah, except it's going to be a gun. But yeah, if it was to have charges. I mean, he will... Listen, I can get that price down to like... Because this is cool and I want you to have it. To like 2,000 shards, maybe, if you give him both fragments. Because then he's got a second one he can make something else out of. Okay. He will give you... He will give you 542 shards for the risk cards. So that will put you at almost 2,400 shards. So you will have enough. Let me see the Dragon Heartstone. Well, the fucking Dragon Heartstones. Listen, bro, don't use it for that. It's a 7th level spell slot. Don't wait. It's not gonna like. Yeah, you do whatever you fucking want. It is, but it's a 7th level spell slot. But yeah, what you're hoping to what? Get additional blasts? Okay. So typically, because this will be leveled to you, you would have, you're a level 17 character, so you would have 4 beams. You're looking for more than 4 beams. You're shooting 4 beams already, right? So yeah, you might not want to waste it. Like, did you just put 728 shard? Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, don't do that. It should be you would be at 2394 is where you were. So yeah, so 2,000 shards plus the 2 Eldritch Thorns. And then he will make this. Okay, cool. 394. Delete the Eldritch Thorns, and this. I'm just going to put the Eldritch Blast cantrip in your inventory, like for sake of use. It's as easy as that. We all know that it's a gun. And edit this. I mean, at 4 beams, it's pretty good in and of itself. Yeah, this is a good one. Like, straightforward. Yeah, okay. So I've put that already into your inventory. Just it will take. He'll have to do it over the matter of a couple of days or something, but that's fine. Which is good because it's going to be something for the party to deal with at the place anyways. Okay, Maz had something she wanted to sell? Yeah, he would buy those. I need to look at them. $92 shards. Yeah, sort of not useful for the guy who can't be burned. Yep. He is not an alchemist. So, nope. Not interested. Sure. Well, you definitely can do that at this point, Maz. What level are you? You're as a gunsmith. 12. You're a 12th level gunsmith. You most certainly could do some work on it. Yeah, he's got the full forge and everything, right? So the answer is yes. And the answer is almost certainly that you don't have enough money. Because you're looking at, I mean, they are currently +2 guns, okay? To take them to +3, it would cost in traditional D&D 50,000 gold, which in my world is technically 500,000 shards. right? I mean, again, your guns are so fucking good, Maz. Yes, I've been trying to tell you guys that. You guys are fucking miserably poor. Yeah, it's a shard is like a copper or whatever, right? Yeah, people are trading around chunks of stuff. What'd you say, Tolan? Yes. Yeah, for sure he can do that. You want both of those for the sword? I mean, the easier answer would be, why don't you just buy a grappling hook launcher? There was at the last shop. There may have been. I don't remember. Yeah. Um, what'd you say, Maz? The grappling claws gloves. Yeah. Um, I mean, that's two augments into the suit from where you currently are, right? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If you don't want to smite with your gun anymore. He can for sure do the dark vision. The grappling hook thing, I need to find the actual grappling hook that was here. Where are we? Which is? He can definitely do that, without question. Sure. He can without a doubt upgrade your vox emitter. Like, for sure that can be it. He could probably double your range. Like, what's your current range? Yeah, he can double it. Yeah. In fact, he can double it and probably. Let me take a look at this thing for a second. So here's what he can do. Is in doubling the range on it, it would also give you effectively an aura, but basically anyone within 10 feet would suffer thunder damage. So I think that's probably the best choice. Because I was just thinking, it's like, oh, how loud's this thing got to be to fucking get up to 120 feet away with clarity? Pretty loud in an open space. Easy in a confined space. Very, very difficult in a. It's like putting your head beside a fucking guitar amp. So sick. Okay, we can go with that then. Yep. Yep. So suit. You guys successfully spent all your money. Congratulations. Second skin is now +2, or will be +2. And yeah, range of your litanies I will update that right now to 120. And then also so each of these are going to have 2 things you have to activate now, Toland, as opposed to 1. Because I can't do it with different ranges on the same aura thing. No. It's just doubled. Yeah. Shoot. What is it? He does not. All right, this is... He does not. On what? You haven't bought anything from him. No. No. I mean, at this point, he's giving you free transportation back to the 7th, so... add a cat. Oops, not that. Add a effect. That's a great fucking question. Yeah, I mean, your character wouldn't know. You just read it in a book. Okay, and so, yeah, just remind me, Toland, at any point. I don't have this thing set up on concentration because you can't concentrate on more than one thing. So you'll have to remind me when you take down or change a litany. Yeah, perfect. Okay, sorry. Any other things? Morel's got his gun. Okay, good to go. I've already put it on. Yeah. For the sake of what's about to happen, I decided to give it to you ahead of time. Okay, so you guys, how are you dealing with Credence? He's going to have to come into the building. Mm-hmm. $14 is not great. Can you what, Maz? Morel, go ahead. It's from Japan! No, you can't polymorph someone into a human. It's going to turn him into a chair or something. A pocket watch. Yeah. He's now incense. All right, make your wisdom save there, Credence. Dude, bro, he almost got there. Yeah. Yep, fair enough. Okay, so Credence, yeah, he becomes a cat. Credence, do you have anything to say as a cat? Credence is technically a construct. I mean, it works on polymorph works on Warforged, right? So if it does, it works on this. I'll double check that, but does polymorph work on constructs? Yeah. It works on constructs. Yeah, unless a spell, the general consensus is unless a spell says non-construct, it'll work on constructs. Is this polymorph or true polymorph? Just regular polymorph. Okay. So he knows that he is not a cat, because true polymorph just turns you into a cat. You are now a cat. Yeah, cool. No, I don't think that you do either. I think I may have gotten rid of it. Okay, so you guys head into the technocrat sort of back workshop. On the floor is like a copper ring that he asks everyone to kind of step into. It's a little bit tight fit for all of you together, but you do fit. Well, Milo is currently a thing in your pocket. Yeah. So he activates something. I need everyone to make Constitution saves, please. Okay, everyone who rolled less than a 15 is Credence and Toland. You guys both take thunder damage as the air sonic boom goes. Let me get the thunder damage thing up. Well, it doesn't matter. You guys are teleporting away anyways. Oh, lovely. Morel, make a strength check. Yeah, it would be strength. You rolled a 0. You just collapse to the ground with Credence on top of you. You'll take 1d4 bludgeoning damage. Okay, and next thing you know, you guys are in the center of the Great Hall at the Sanctuary. Your guys' passive perception is what? The highest one is like 17 or something. It's pretty good at this point. Holy shit, Credence's passive perception is 26. Jesus. Okay, so in the Great Hall, there is what would sort of appear to be like black mold all over the walls and the pillars, and Ellen is currently flamethrowering it off the wall. Sort of like a person like paint, like cleaning up paint or something. So whatever's gone on with that has clearly passed. However, Maz, I need you to make a perception check, please. Oh, sorry, I have a thought. By the way, I've been thinking about this for a lot. How would you guys all feel about changing perception checks to being con checks? Makes a lot more sense than wisdom. Yeah, because it's your ability to see, right? Well, just the reason for it has never made sense to me that it was wisdom. In the current 6 options set up right now, con seems to be the best. Like, how healthy are your eyes? How healthy are your ears? How well can you hear? You know what I mean? Like, so I was considering the idea of doing that. But campaign 2, it's just going to change. Yeah. Yeah, that's a reasonable way to look at it. Okay, well, it's all fine for now. It would then also, my other thought is that it would then also give a actual check that uses con, because currently there aren't any other than concentration. Like a skill check, I should say. Well, we won't worry about it for right now, but yeah, that's been on my mind for like a few days. Anyways, so Maz, you rolled a 4. So you don't see a young lady running up, or don't notice that a young lady runs up behind you. But next thing you know, you're in a bear hug with a tall, redheaded woman. Yeah, it is her. It is Spriglet, but she has grown up slightly. So she gives you a hug. A few days. It's something related to how they brought her back. But unfortunately, she finishes the hug, and then immediately takes a step back and says, "Maz, I challenge you to the right of single combat." They're being burned off the wall currently. Did she? Yeah, good for you, Maz. At all. Those are your two options, yes. Yeah, for the record, are you going to actually call her Spriglet? Okay, she'll slap you across the face and say her name's Susanna. These are the coolest people I have ever seen. I can't fight any of them except Maz. She, I mean, she still has the knife that she'll probably twiddle around in her fingers. Yeah, it's a little too late for that. She's already challenged her. Oh, hell no. They got to fight now. Well, Maz has to fight her. Maz doesn't know, but it has always been to the death. You're just going to kill yourself? Yeah, you kind of got to do the fight. Yeah. The robot, your robot overlord isn't going to allow you to kill yourself. Yeah, well, the fight won't take place till tomorrow. So in the meantime, the 7 can help heal you guys and stuff. Including Maz, you can get your two of your 3 levels of insanity gone, which is good. You just can't take the helmet off. Yeah, I mean, Morel, what's the length of time on the skill or on the spell? Right. So you do it in the morning, but yes, I can't see why not. That's correct. Your chest. You gonna look inside the chest? Oh yeah, sick. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. I need to know before we get into Maz's fight, and this is a one-on-one fight. I need to know what, if anything, anyone's doing over the course of this long rest. So, which is there is. You're gonna fight Connie? Yes, you will. You can shoot at her all you want, bro. Yeah, truth be told, like, you don't see, she is not in the immediate vicinity. She would be downstairs with the Oracle looking at the screens. So what? For what? They are not going to be involved in this fight. Yeah, but no one's going to get attacked except you. He's going to be in that medical bedroom growing his skin. Okay, I need... Is it this one? Okay. Oh, he won't die opening the chest. You're most definitely going to go crazy. Okay, so it's wisdom saving throws, buddy. You keep going till you pass one. Sure. Yeah. Can you what, Toland? Yeah, I feel like this is the kind of thing he's going to do in private. He's going to like go sit in a squat in a corner and be like, "My precious." Creak. Yeah. Potion of Arcane Nullification on Morel. Drag that over to Mazikeen. There is reasonably shiny metal surfaces. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely can see your skinless body. Potion of Arcane Elf. You're giving her one of them? Morale? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so insanity checks. I guess we'll start with Toland. So yeah, you roll. It's a wisdom saving throw. You've already got one level of insanity. You passed. Okay, you're fine. Passed on the first try. That was rather less dramatic. Okay, Morel, your turn. If you're going dragging over the chest. So you open. So first off, the chest was locked, right? But now the chest opens at your touch. It's literally made of like kind of pulsing flesh. I need to look at the item right quick in your inventory. Yeah, no problem. Okay, and as you open it up, you get to peer directly into the void. So, yes, make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, well, he's fucking fine. Completely goddamn fine. Doesn't phase him at all. I'll show you what you see. I'm going to send it to you in your chat, but you see this sort of looking back at you. And it doesn't phase you at all, apparently. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. RPG. So all of these faces sort of interlaced on top of each other are all staring back at you. Of its flesh? Okay, make another wisdom saving throw. Well, you passed it. It does not respond. I mean, you're able to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're able to scrape some of it off, for sure. What are you doing with it? I mean, you've scraped it off with your fingernail. You have longish fingernails, so call it, I don't know, a few ounces. Why? Make a con save. I guess the good news is you're good at that. Okay, so amazingly, he failed it. So you take entropic damage. So I need that. You are not atrophied, but you do take entropic damage. Yep. So that puts you at 287 health. Okay. And it I assume the next question is, what does it fucking taste like? Like a vial or something. Something from your adventurer's pack. Nope, fair enough. Make a Arcana check. You have an inexplicable feeling that you both know these faces and are horrified by them at the same time. Okay, perfect. I am just going to. He passed. He nat 20'd on his insanity check, and then he rolled a 22 on his second insanity check. Yes, also that. Maz is currently still alive. Yep. I am just doing up the arena space. Yeah. Sort of, yes. Why? That is correct. This is the reason they always try to convince everyone not to challenge them. Do. Well, that sucks. You can't leave. I don't think so, Maz. Maz could climb into the suitcase. Okay, I need to know, because if she's actually getting in the suitcase, I don't have to make this fucking arena. I don't know. That will be a problem for if Maz does this. So, okay. I need to know the circumstances about how this all fucking goes down. For at the moment, you don't even know anything about the suitcase. Yeah. I suppose there's that, but she doesn't know that there's anywhere to go inside of it. Oh, sort of, other than the fact that she saw the dude walk into it. From the shop. Well, I'm going to start making up Spriglet's new stat block. Human. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's grafting. No! Oh my god. Okay, sick! Let's do it! Fuck it! Fuck it, Tolan hasn't suffered enough. Let's goddamn do it! Oh my god. So you're gonna grow that on him. That's the plan. I mean, to be fair, this is like very in character for Morel. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, give me a second. No, it's fine. It's fine. This is crazy. Yeah, you guys like legit shopped. Yep. Um, it is going to make it much, much, much worse. Okay, so few different things go on. Okay, so the skin grows over you rapidly. It is like a pinkish with blue veins all through it color. It is all looks like scar tissue all over your body. You now have you feel everything more acutely. Basically, temperature changes, pain, pleasure, everything. Everything's super heightened. You have also. I need you to roll a d4, please. You have grown 2 extra fingers on your left hand. They behave completely on their own without your consent or control. You then, Toland, I need you to make I guess it's a wisdom, make a wisdom saving throw. Yep. Oh, 20's good. 20's good. All right, so these don't drive you fucking insane, but you now around the clock hear thousands of whispering voices that you can't make out what any of them are saying. Um, the next thing matters only if you sleep. So, yeah. You have, however, gained resistance to necrotic and psychic damage. And you have passive regeneration of 1d6 per round. Yeah. Yup. I would say so. 1d6, resist. Yeah. Oh. Just 1 second, guys. I have a phone call. Hello. Hey, what's up? I'm doing a D&D. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, I mean, I'll just tell you so that we know what happens. But your character won't know till the first time it goes on. Whenever you fall asleep, your consciousness is transferred directly to the void to communicate with those things that you saw in the void. And every time you wake, you have to make a wisdom saving throw, or take a level of madness. Yeah. Yeah. You do have skin now and extra fingers that do what they want. Very much so. 2 extra fingers on his left hand. It is a pale pink with blue veins going through it. Yeah, he is right fucked up looking. I will get a picture of it. I mean, I don't know if I would say it's an improvement. Hey, listen, you're no longer prone to becoming sick every time you take your suit off, so that's good. Also, be happy that I genuinely considered the idea until this literally happened of making it like, yeah, so you have skin now, so you can't wear the suit because it's second skin. But I have changed my mind now that all of this has happened. This fits right in for Toland's story. Toland is getting fucked with by things from another dimension. It's perfect. Okay. Yeah, something like that. It is not. It is definitely not, but you might think that it is. Yeah. We'll have to have a conversation about the next time you sleep. Just make a note of that, okay? I need to add a light to this. All right, so, Maz, you ready to fight your daughter? Can you what? Like, what would you like to do? Yep, definitely can. So you cannot use the dogs or Milo. This is one-on-one combat. She has challenged you to single combat. Sure. That'll give you a +1 to your attack rolls with the sword. I assume you're drinking the potion right before the fight. Yeah. And what does the potion give you? Advantage on saving throws against resistance to magical damage. Okay. Okay, now I actually do need to finish making that stat block. So give me a moment, and then we will do this fight. The good news is it's only 2 people in the fight, so it shouldn't take that long. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I will need a couple of minutes. I'm building an entire stat block from scratch. Pink like he just grew back all of his skin. You ever seen a picture of a burn victim who's got new skin? Oh, okay, well, then that's not helpful. Yeah, it's kind of like that, except there's blue shit in it as well. They are all in deep meditation, getting ready for this fight. They have nothing to say. Absolutely nothing. This is a deeply personal moment for you. Yeah, so I should warn you, Maz. For the sake of the actual character development, I'm not going to hold back in this fight. So, yeah, just be prepared to actually go ham here. Well, so here's what goes on, okay? So, they will take Maz and Spriglet to a like a room down in the to Maz. It's to the room where you met the Oracle. Okay. You were then teleported, as far as you can tell, to a superluminal space that is infinite in all directions, and you are standing on a platform in the middle of it to fight her. Okay? So in all directions you would fall off and fall for eternity or something. Oops. Shit. I need that. Bingo. Okay. And now I just need a character token for her. All right, and I need to do her spells. Oh, whoops, this is not correct. Okay, and then actions. Okay, there's that. Okay, and then one more. Potentially. Yeah, Ellen has probably killed a number of her children, if I'm being honest. I mean, the funniest thing is that you called this and you're still upset about it. Okay, now I need... Fair. Okay, so... Spells. Do. Do. Okay, and then she has... Okay, and then... what to use for her token. we will use... Bingo. Okay. Everybody ready? Delivered to who? Could what be delivered? Oh. Sure. She has received, in this circumstance, not even remotely. Yeah, she's well, there's no, yeah, this can't be undone. She already challenged you. It is the way that it is. Oh, I need to do this thing up. Okay. Yeah, he was ready to leave you all to die. Like, straight up. Let's see, I'm just making sure I have all of her stuff on here before we do this. Certainly does. It certainly does. Okay. If everyone is ready. So, you guys all get to watch this. From your perspective, you are all seated at a room with you could call it like a hollow table that is projecting this fight. So that's where you can see it from. they would all be there. Okay. She does not react. She goes over to like her spot around the table and then turns into a tree. I need to take off the happy-go-lucky. Well, you're not there, Matt, so you can't explain any of this. It's okay. Yep. That would be a failure. You taking a level of insanity? No. All right, you have 2 levels of insanity now. Ding. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, no, that's not what I meant. Yes. All right. So, Maz, Spriglet stands across the sort of arena space. Do you guys all have the map up? Can everyone see? Okay. Across the arena from you. Do you say anything before you start? Yeah, she takes out her knife and like licks it, and as she licks it, it splits her tongue in half. I need something. No. No, this is an honor comment. So she bows to you. And Maz, you can either bow or not bow. But if you don't bow, you're getting brain zapped. Yep. All right. We are rolling initiatives. Morel won the initiative roll. All right. Susanna gets to go first. She is going to shadow step to a point that you cannot see. She is then going to do something else that you are unaware of, with her not being able to, with you not being able to see her. So it is now your go, Maz. There is not a wall on the edges. There are a number of walls around the thing. There's walls and there's like the black spots, like here and here are holes. And then the black back here is the edge of the arena, like as you fall off the edge. You cast invisibility on yourself? Yeah, I believe so. Yep, sure is. So check that off. And I will give you the invisible rock. Yep. I mean, there's a wall directly behind you that you could go hop over this and go behind it. Yep, sure. You want to go over this way first? To go around the wall? Yep. All right, you're now behind the wall and on the edge of the arena. Yep, that's the end of your turn. Okie day. Let's do some crazy shit. Just going to cast that. Okay. All right. And that is the end of her turn. Maz, how long does your invisibility last? Oh, it's concentration up to an hour. Sorry, I forgot that it was concentration. She is. That is true. Yeah, this is a real character moment here. It is your turn, Maz. No, like it is your turn again. Like since then. Yeah. Yeah, I set up some stuff on what's her name? Uh, like what? I mean, the best option is to go looking for her. You're invisible. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, you're not full on your Dender Flash, so it won't do anything, but yes. Okay. Just going to read that invisibility spell one more time. Okay. She has thermal vision. Yeah, you would be able to see her. Yes. She is there. Yeah. Well, there's a wall between you and her. You've moved 20 feet. You've moved 20, according to my screen. So you got 5 more feet of movement. Yep. Correct. You sure can. She's right there. Yeah. Well, also, when you shoot, your invisibility will drop, by the way. She gets advantage on all of her shots, her first attacks in combat, anyways. Because she's a nomie. Or because she's a nomad. Alright, you attacking her, Mass? Yep. Greed is 3 shots straight on your regular action. Action Surge would make that 6 shots. If you want to spend the 100 shards, yeah, you definitely can. So roll damage on her 12 times. She does have passives. Okay, what did I miss? Is Matt still shooting? Good, my turn. She is going to use Shadow Dash, which is a free action, to appear behind you. She is then going to... Maz, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. She's going to try to throw you off the ledge. That will work. So she's unable to throw you off the ledge. She is then going to use her stabby knife. It's for yeah. All right, you can uncanny dodge, Maz. All right, and since she hit on the first one, she gets another attack, which you've already used up your thing. Hellish Rebuke. Sure. Drag the damage over onto her. Or does it have a save? I can never remember with Hellish Rebuke. There's one out there that does, and one that just does the damage. Yeah, so drag the save onto her first, and then drag the damage. Yep, she succeeded the check, so drag the damage. Actually, you know what? I just realized technically you couldn't do that, but I don't care. Because you used your reaction already. But it's fine. It's fine. Next attack. That is also a hit. And then minus 10 on the next one. Okay, something's going on. Maz, what's with your AC? Your AC is currently set to 12. Did you take your fucking armor off? And I gave it back. It's in your inventory. Okay, so your Nomi mail should be... I did. Okay, yep, I just fixed it. Okay, because that one should miss. Okay, so that is her action. Then as a bonus action, she is going to quicken spell and cast... which one of these is going to really fuck her up? She is going to quicken spell cast Finger of Death. She succeeded on her check, so that's good. Okay, that is her turn. Maz, your go. Correct. She's standing right beside you. It would be an action. Action. It's just a different version of an attack action. It's for when you're surrounded, yeah. No. Nope. That is correct. You drop that on yourself, Maz. That is a hit. Oh yeah, you might just take her head off. Nope. And I'm gonna try and fix your fucking uncanny dodge thing on using reactions right now. Guys, this is going to be a quick fight. One or the other one of them is dying this round. Yep. Okay, anything else? Okay. Knife time. That is a natural one. Maz, you get an attack of opportunity. Sure. Don't forget you gotta roll it twice for the crits. Yeah, I'll fix that right now. There you go. Okay. Well, she missed on the very first attack, so she doesn't get another attack. She is going to cast that as a... Yeah. No, she's going to quicken spell. And she will cast Phantasmal Killer. So put that on. I'm just going to read this, make sure I know all the details before I do this. That's correct. You are resistant to damage from spells. No, sorry. You are resistant to magical damage. I don't... Yeah, so that's like magical piercing, magical bludgeoning, magical whatever. Yeah, I mean, this isn't a crazy spell anyways. I'm just reading it to make sure I know exactly what's going on. You tap into the nightmares of a creature you can see within range and create an illusionary manifestation of their deepest fears. Maz, what is your deepest fear? That you just shot your brother? Does she look like your brother now? What? Yeah, we're pretty much in it. All right, cool. We will do the wisdom save. Which you failed. amazingly. And you are still up. So it is your go. Well, no, Maz is probably about to kill Spriglet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What the hell was that? You're not using judgment, Maz. No, you haven't. You need to roll 4 more times the damage on her. Whoops. Yeah. So. Oh, that was me fixing the 240. So sorry, she's not dead. Okay, there you go. She is back up. Okay, go. 4 more. Yep. 4 more damage. I mean, she's probably still dead. All right. As Spriglet slumps to the ground, or slumps and goes to fall over the edge, she's going to pull a card. I need that deck. This, on her pulling the card? No, this is her, like, death reaction. This is her doing that. Let's see. Does she do anything cool? She takes the attack action as normal. Okay, perfect. She's going to try and get one last stab in on you as she goes. She missed. And she falls over the edge and falls into infinity and disappears. At that, Maz is teleported back to that other room. And at her feet is Spriglet's dead body peppered with gunshot wounds. Finally, somebody said it aloud. Yeah, you can do that. Bear in mind, she has to be buried with her knife sword thing. Yeah, you can have the deck. She's wearing basic leather armor. She doesn't have a potion on her. She's got nothing. She didn't prepare whatsoever for the fight. Maybe like she intended to die. Mm-hmm. Maz told her when Maz was bragging up the 7 and all the coolness that they have. Connie grumbles in tree. Yeah, perfect. Mm-hmm. Nope, gotta go bury her out in the She has no attachments. So each of the 7 come over to Maz and give her a kiss on the forehead, sort of like they did during that her ceremony, original ceremony. They then each pick up like to carry Spriglet, and they stand there waiting for you to come over and help. You say no? Make a Constitution saving throw. Followed by a Wisdom saving throw. You definitely failed the con save. Wisdom save? Yep. Okay. Maz takes another level of insanity. Good thing she had it, some of it healed up. And she takes 10d10 lightning damage. 6. Well, you can heal level 1 insanity. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I suppose that's true. Yeah, so you see that, and Maz like doubles over in pain. This is what Maz signed up for. Something like that. Your guns. Maz, are you refusing again? Well, you have to help carry her. This is part of the burden of being a member of the 7. So your options are carry her or brain zaps. Right? Okay, so you guys carry her out, and there's a grave already prepared. Ellen waits over by the grave. And you put her into the grave, and theoretically, you bury her and then take her little shard of a sword and stick it in the ground as the headstone. It's not much to look at compared to the other swords kicking around, but it's there. Huh? I think everyone's kind of sitting there in silence. Yeah. In the meantime, while you guys have been dealing with all of this, the technocrat guy comes back with your armor, and hands it over. He gives Morel his gun. What? He's just been in a workshop working on all this stuff. Gives Morel his gun. He then clicks a button on his chest and disappears with a loud pop. The Then walking up the road, make perception checks, everybody. Yeah, that is precisely who is showing up. What'd you say, Maz? Yep. So walking up the road, still a little ways off, you can see a blue bald-headed dude in a big trench coat walking towards you, and that's probably a good place to end the session. Yep. That's also correct. Maz has exactly 30 HP. Yeah, I like to think of the idea that you're just sitting there basically like in a loincloth and a top hat. Oh, that healed her a fucking lot. What did you use? Shit. Okay, well, she's much better shape now. I mean, y'all can literally have that conversation now if you'd rather do it now. Like, I was going to end the session, but if you're not going to fight him, I just assumed everyone was fighting him. Although, to be fair, probably friggin' Ellen would just chop him in half. Oh no! If this guy threatens you, it's all hands on deck. She can do whatever he wants. Yeah. Yep. And Ethan, what did I say when you were talking about that character? I said, "Oh, I guarantee you, he's dead the next time he turns up." Would you want to try to talk to him then? Like, do you want to roll? What? Like, he's going to show up and be like, "Hey, how'd you get here before me?" Well, we could also just end the session. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he'll show up and he sees the 7, and sort of gestures at you, Toland, who is holding the outfit that you'd been wearing. So you're just standing there talking to this guy, kind of semi in the buff. He'll like sniff the air and like look around and be like, "They're here. Give them to me." Make a dexterity saving throw. Oh yeah, there you go. So he lunges out to like grab you by the throat, but you like dart backwards away from him. Ellen just takes a step forward, lumbering over you, and you hear like the groaning of metal. All right, make an intimidation check with advantage. 30. Jesus. So he turns and locks eyes, like looks directly at Maz. He's staring at Maz, so he can tell that Maz has the cards. And he reaches inside of his coat and takes out like a big bag of shards and then just drops them on the ground at your feet. I mean, if you would like to count them. Well, Maz has the cards. Maz, are you going to give him the cards? Okay, you give them to Tolan. Tolan hands them to him. All right. Then at the beginning of next session, we are going directly into combat. So we will end the session there because he is immediately going to start attacking you and using the cards. And the bigger problem is that this guy is adding these cards to a deck he already has. Yeah, I mean, I suppose, truth be told, because the plan was, I've got one of the prestige classes called Cardcaster, that I was going to have him attack, but then he isn't going to survive a single cleave from Ellen. So frankly, he would probably go to attack you guys and literally be chopped in half, like vertically. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll go with that happening then. So he splits down the middle, in front of you guys, and spilling the cards all over the place. Yeah. Yeah. I already gave it out. Nope. I already gave it out. Yeah, welcome to the party. Okay, well, we'll end the stream there then. Got to give a quick thank you to our sponsors, SE Microphones, Los Cabos drumsticks, Halo custom guitars, and Hipshot guitar products. And this week we are playing Kings of Avalon, who are sponsoring us as a gaming stream this week. Anyone got anything they want to shout out before I rate us to somebody? Who to raid? Who's playing something interesting? Very emotional.